Well, as we're going into the new year, we can think back on 2023 as a successful movie. No, okay. It was a horrible movie year. Really wasn't a lot to be excited about this year. More bombs than I remember seeing in a long time.
And they weren't all from Ukraine and Russia.
And the thing is, and the thing is, like, we can see that the superhero genre is done. It's
well, the way
done.
they're doing it, it's done. Yeah.
I don't think there's any way that they can come back from the trash fire that it has become.
It's going to be very difficult. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
They were on such
Well, at
a
least
roll,
with the current, like, maybe if they go to X-Men and do it more gritty.
I don't even think that
They
is
have a
going to
shot.
work. Don't think it's going to
Like, I
work.
don't understand what happened. They were on such an awesome ride. Back with Iron Man when they just started the MCU. They were on such a roll, and then they just burnt it to the ground.
But the thing is, it takes like 3 or 4 years to start the movie and then to release the movie. And they were on this ride 4 years previous to get to Endgame.
Yeah.
But then the woke movement really took off.
And that destroyed them.
And so when they're beginning production, we still had some good stuff coming out. But then all of a sudden, boom, trash fire.
Yeah. And not only the woke, just I think anything we put out, people will come and watch.
Yeah.
As long as we put a Marvel label on it.
And the streaming, it was bad content.
Yeah. The oversaturation of the market.
Okay.
So
That said,
let's just leave all that garbage behind. And we're going to talk about our 5 most anticipated movies of 2024. And then one that, you know what, we would be really excited about, but we think it's probably not going to be very good. Unfortunately.
I will say this: 2024 looks like it's going to be the year of sequels.
Well, that's because they can't write anything anymore, so they're hoping the sequels come back. That's all Disney's putting out right now. Is sequels to everything. Toy Story sequel, Frozen sequel, Inside Out sequel. Everything's a sequel because they're afraid to write anything original because all their original stuff has been garbage.
Now, do you think that has a lot to do with the writer's strike?
No, I think it has everything to do with the writers.
Okay, fair.
Are that bad?
What do you got first?
You're up first. What's
Okay.
on your list for number 1?
I'm looking forward to Joker 2.
$1 billion movie. Completely different than what we would expect a Joker movie to be.
Yeah, but I really enjoyed the first one.
Joaquin Phoenix. Before Napoleon.
You said it properly.
I saw on his Napoleon review, he took about 4 seconds, thought about the name.
I still got it wrong.
No, and then he got it right.
did he?
But it
Okay.
took the 4
I
seconds to
did.
think about it.
Because I always say Jacqueline Phoenix. And I always do that.
He always gets roasted for it.
Yeah.
So, hey,
and I
hey,
did
good job.
I did it this time. Yeah, you know what? I enjoyed Joker, but to me it wasn't I can't wait for a sequel.
Well, because you didn't go see it with us.
Would have been the enjoyable experience?
Yeah.
Because I would have saw it with you guys?
Did you even see it in the theater?
No.
Okay, so all the word of mouth had already come out, and
Yeah.
your mind had already been saturated with comments. But we saw it,
Fresh.
not expecting anything, and it was mind-blowingly good.
In fact, I was
sequel-wise-
expecting it to not be good.
I'm worried about a sequel. Because it seemed to be more of a good standalone film
Yeah.
to me.
Because I didn't think the Joker needed an origin story. But then I watched it and I was like, this is a perfect origin story.
Yeah, I liked it.
Okay.
Okay, next.
For me?
Yep.
For you.
I got Deadpool.
I have Deadpool 3.
Yeah.
Deadpool 3 on my list as well. Do you have Deadpool on yours?
I did not put it on because I did notice a marked difference from the first one to the second one. And is the Deadpool shtick getting a little old now?
I'll still put my
I think it's been long
faith
enough.
in him as far as the humor is concerned. I think he loves that character, and now that we have Wolverine coming
Yeah,
back,
Wolverine's going to be in it,
I-
and I think they're going to play well together.
Well, that's the thing. Their little rivalry that they have
Yeah,
on camera.
the friend stuff.
I think that's going to be what makes it good.
Yeah.
well, as long as it makes it good, I don't care what. All right, so I'm on board with that one. What do you got for number 2? Number 3.
Gladiator 2.
I do not have that.
Like, I don't remember the first one all that well, and I don't know the history all that well, but
What?
didn't they finish the first movie at a kind of like the end?
No. No.
Like, what could they do for a part 2? Like he goes off and has a family and buys a trailer? What?
I don't even know if it's going to be him. Like it might be. Is it a prequel to him?
Surely it'll be him.
No, is it the prequel before he becomes Gladiator? Like when he's the general?
I think what's he going to do now that he has ascended from slavery? What is his plan? What's happening?
Are you sure that's what the plot is?
No, I'm not.
No, you just saw the title Gladiator 2 and said that sounds good.
You just want to see more Spartacus-y stuff.
I kind of do, yeah.
Okay.
Somebody's got to die.
I see. I'm a little worried about that movie myself.
Yeah.
So
Okay, next.
kill them all.
Cool. Sonic 3. Because I've enjoyed the first two Sonics.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it at all. Jim Carrey's not in the next one.
He's not?
Nope. To me.
Why wouldn't he be?
Because he doesn't want to do any more movies.
He's done with Hollywood now? Yeah. Yeah, the first one was a nice surprise because it was a comic booky thing or a cartoony thing that was successfully adapted to the big screen.
Yeah.
But the second one was kind of like just a cartoon action fest. And the third one, there's not going to be any big surprise
The
anymore.
whole dance-off Sonic thing.
We've seen Mario now.
Okay, and Mario was decent. I think that they're taking these animations, as far as animations go that have been coming out. I think these are the solid ones.
Yeah, Sonic. I'm not. No Jim Carrey and
Like if I'm going to take my kids to go see something, I'm going to take them to go see some of the Disney trash, or I'm going to go take them to see Sonic.
Yeah,
and I will enjoy Sonic.
I think if two movies are released that week, I'd probably see the other movie. That's how excited I am for Sonic 3 because been there, done that.
All right, I get that. But you don't have young kids either.
No.
So.
No.
What would you go next?
Next
Last
is
Right there on your list.
Beetlejuice 2. That's right. And no, I thought I was going to remember. But it's because it's been so long. Like everybody, like they've talked about a sequel for 15 years.
Is Michael Keaton in this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so, listen, it probably won't be a great movie.
It works so well having Michael Keaton in Batman. Again.
Yeah, well.
In The Flash.
Listen, it probably won't be stellar, but I'm looking forward to seeing it anyway.
Just for the nostalgia factor?
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
So, on your list, I only have one of my favorite movies that I'm looking forward to from your list, and that's Deadpool 3.
And I don't have any of them. Mm-hmm.
Well.
Okay, so what movie did you think that you would look forward to, but you know it's going to be a failure?
Lord of the Rings. The new Lord of the Rings movie coming out because they're going to take the Lord of the Ring elements and they're going to make it woke. It's just going to be basically different characters with hobbits. Like it's the Hobbit movies.
I think I read that it's an animation.
What?
No, I don't think it's animation.
I think it's an animation.
That's even worse.
Didn't look animated. But then again, they didn't really. They just had a picture of a.
Maybe I'm wrong. I just think I read that.
That's even worse if it is.
Okay.
So I don't think it's. Listen, you had the first Lord of the Rings movies, and they were visually spectacular. I don't think we're going to have that. I think it's going to be more green screen. I think it's going to be more CGI, and I think it's going to be
but what happens,
bad storytelling.
What happens if they come out with a Lord of the Rings, something akin to Arcane? When that came out, that cartoon, that could be an awesome Lord of the Rings cartoon.
It could be, but in that case, I would be wrong. I don't think I'm wrong.
Okay. What do you have for your movie?
Me?
Yeah.
We're gonna skip you. Okay.
Save the best for last.
I have Argyle.
I have Argyle as well on my list.
So that comes out in February, and Bryan Cranston, Henry Cavill, and it's.
Oh, this is the one I thought we were going to see when we went and saw the other movie the other day, but.
This is an author who writes spy thrillers, and she gets so close to the truth that she kind of gets pulled into the spy world without her even having an inkling that she's doing this. And it just looked funny and exciting.
Yeah, I'm worried about it a little bit because of the cartoony aspect with the cat that they have in that case and all that.
It's going to be campy.
But I still am looking forward to it because I like the actors that are in it, and I think it has a funny premise.
Bryan Cranston and Henry Cavill, I think we're going to be okay.
I'm hoping. I am the same. So I'm on that
And
list.
that's an early
Yeah,
year.
it comes out soon.
Okay, next I have Dune Part 2.
Me too.
What? You said you didn't even like Dune, the first one.
No, I said it's been so long. It seems that it's been coming out for 7 years.
It's only been a few years.
Yeah, but two has been seems like here comes two. Two's coming soon.
This comes out in March. It's still early in the year, and obviously Dune was epic.
Dune was good, but it was so long, and I'm so done with really long movies, and I feel like this is going to be a repeat.
Well, get used to it. Every movie is 2 hours now.
I know, it's ridiculous.
But, you can't deny the quality of the first movie, especially when you look back and you think of the original Dune movie.
Yeah,
With Sting.
yeah, that was a big difference.
And all the other movies that have been coming out that have been 2.5, 3 hours long. At least this one kept your interest.
Okay, in May we have Fall Guy. And we keep on seeing this trailer at the movies. It's about this stuntman and a director who kind of have this weird love-hate relationship. And Ryan Gosling just looks like he's a comedic alpha in this.
See, I'm on the fence of this movie. I hope they just don't make it too campy and silly.
I think it's going to be campy in all the right ways.
I'm hoping. Because it looks like it could be entertaining. But some of it, like the whole fact that they find the actual star dead and he has to take over and that kind of stuff. I like that thought process.
But it's been done in the movie Dave. With the president, played the president.
That wasn't
It's been
really
done.
a comedy, though.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, Dave was a comedy.
Yeah, but it was kind of like a dramedy, wasn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't slapstick.
I loved that movie. I thought it was great.
Yeah, but this is a rom-com, and I think like men and women are going to be able to just.
I'm hoping. I don't disagree.
Okay. Okay. This is a weird one. Mm-hmm. But it's an entry on my list because it looks like it could be a good family movie.
Okay, are you going to say Inside Out 2?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to say If with Ryan Reynolds, where children's imaginary friends are actually real. And he doesn't play that regular Ryan Reynolds weird comedy bit, but he's always endearing. So
You have hopes for it.
I have high hopes for it. That's why I'm anticipating it.
I haven't put it. I've seen the trailers. I'm iffy on it right now.
I've seen trailers.
We'll
it's
see.
not something that I'm sitting there going, gotta see that.
No,
Yeah.
but it's my family movie entry.
Okay.
And last one is one that I've changed my mind recently. I did not want to see this Furiosa, a Mad Max saga, because they changed the actress, and
But it's because it's a prequel. She's younger.
and I'm not really into the whole Mad Max universe,
Yeah.
but Anya Taylor-Joy and Chris Hemsworth, that's got to be good.
Doesn't have to be.
It's got to be good.
Unfortunately, it doesn't have to be. But I do agree. Like those are good actors for this movie.
I've never really been into the Mad
But
Max.
see, even the Mad Max that everyone's raving about that had Furioso in it, I wasn't high on. Like I was okay with the movie, but I wasn't. Yeah, what a great movie.
Charlize Theron?
Yeah.
Well, I was upset that they made a Furiosa movie and changed her because I like her. But Anya Taylor-Joy is a good alternate, and you said it's a prequel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's her story. So when we see her in Mad Max, she's already been captured and all that stuff, right?
So your least anticipated
Became one of my
is one of
most.
your anticipated.
Yeah.
So what's
No.
your least anticipated?
Yeah.
Okay, remember you're the first on your list?
Yeah.
Joker?
Yeah.
That's my least anticipated.
You're not looking forward to Joker 2?
Get this. His love interest in it is Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn, and it's a musical.
What?
It's a
Are
musical.
you serious?
That's what the write-up says about it.
No.
Yeah.
Joker 2 is a musical. And I cannot understand why they did this, but that can be nothing but cringe, I think.
Joker 2 is a musical. The Color Purple is a musical. Mean Girls is a musical
It seems to be the theme next
this year. Coming up next year. Everything's a musical.
Okay.
And I don't want to see any of those films
So
if
I
they're
think
musicals.
I think Joker, when it came out, was my movie of the year. And now Joker 2 is my least anticipated for next year.
I hope you're wrong.
Me too.
I hope all that is just like, let's leak this. So
Yeah, they never do that.
We'll believe that.
They never do that. They
leave
never
this-
try and make a movie sound bad on purpose. So you could try for that.
Okay, what do you got?
So a lot of my stuff is on your list already, like Argyle, Dune, and Deadpool 3. I do have Lord of the Rings: War of the Rohirrim. Rohirrim, because I'm hoping that they make up for the dumb Hobbit movies.
They won't.
But did you know that it was possibly animated?
I don't care as long as it's done well. Like how many times have we said, "Hey, World of Warcraft, if they did it like the cutscenes that they make for their game instead of the movie that they made,
their
it would have been successful
in the game. The cutscenes are incredible.
So you can make a great animated movie. So I have hopes for it yet. I haven't seen any trailers or anything for it yet, so we'll have to wait and see. But at least it's Lord of the Rings. It's a war. It's not like the Hobbit things where there's 35 hobbits that you don't recognize their names anymore. So
they're going to do what they always do. They're going to take something epic, and then they're going to change your opinion of the entire thing with stupidity. Just like they did with Star Wars.
I'll take the warring cavalry race in there, and I'll say, okay, let's do a movie with it. Do something good. So I have hope. That's a hope for me. And then one that is probably nowhere near on your list at all, but I'm really looking forward to it, and it's coming out like in 2 weeks. The Beekeeper.
Oh, yes.
I'm so looking forward to that, because that's Jason Statham in his prime in those kind of movies.
Okay, I take If off my list.
There you go, huh?
I know I've seen the trailer, but I can't remember anything about it.
Jason Statham is the guy who comes in and messes everybody up when the system breaks down.
And
like in Nobody, like in every other movie, but I guess that'll be awesome.
No, just him being awesome, kicking butt. And it's a callback to the old Schwarzenegger and Stallone movies. I need that again. I don't need the crying man in the movie to tell me how sensitive I am and let the woman get... I want a man to just be a man once in a while and kick butt.
Well, he's so man that he elbows a soldier that has a helmet on and he's knocked out.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's watch that.
I'm looking forward to it. And I didn't know honey was explosive. I'm going to try that tonight at Christmas dinner. So that's there. So those are my 5. Now, my movie that I had hopes for, but I have a bad feeling it's going to be really bad because they pushed it back from the release date, and that's Kraven the Hunter.
Oh, I didn't anticipate that.
I did like the trailer. I don't know nothing about this character.
You don't know anything.
About this period.
Well, I don't know nothing is a double negative, you know what I mean?
That's rightfully so for this movie.
Yeah, so I don't know anything about this, but I also have that I don't want to watch anything with superheroes anymore.
But he's not really a superhero. He's like a...
But he's in that universe, right?
Sort of, but not. Like, he doesn't have... He's an actual violent character. He's an anti-hero. He kills people.
No, but I think there's a comic with him battling Venom. So he's in that universe.
I know, but what I'm saying is, remember Black Adam is supposed to be an anti-hero and kill all these... And The Rock made him kind of I'm a nice guy, bad guy. This guy could just be a bad guy. And I wanted that in a movie. I wanted the guy who's not afraid to take revenge and just do massacre stuff. I want the anti-hero. I want a real story like that. And I have a bad feeling this isn't going to be it.
So the happy ending is that everybody he wants dead is dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
The bad guys who do bad things...
Therapy for Christmas.
The guys who do bad things deserve to have bad things happen to them.
I do admit that I do like The Punisher. So if this, I guess, is a fantasy version of The Punisher...
Yeah. And, yeah.
However, why'd they push it back, do you know?
Probably because it's going to be bad. That's why I'm
They watched it and they were like, we can't release this.
I was going, hey, Paul, I think The Hunter comes out this week. And no, it didn't. So now I'm worried.
All right.
So I'm worried about it.
Okay.
So there you go. Those are our 5 most anticipated movies. Mark took all of 4 minutes to think about it.
But I stand by my list.
That's right.
Even Joker too?
We'll see. We'll see how right you are about the musical and the Lady Gaga.
You didn't even know Jim Carrey's not in Sonic 3.
No, I didn't. Well, it's not like I've researched everything about the movie before it comes out. This is the title. Do I want to see that? Based on what I know.
You didn't know Gladiator 2 wasn't about Maximus.
It's not?
No.
Who is it? Who's it about? What's it about?
See, no research whatsoever, folks.
Well, no.
Welcome to our channel.
And cut. No research whatsoever.